We've been devoting a lot of our resources to events in Washington, D.C. the last couple of months because there are a number of issues there that are converging all at the same time, seemingly. And these are issues that have the potential to really reshape the face of the industry if we're not actively involved. Unfortunately, these issues always seem to arise at the worst possible economic times, and that's exactly what's going on right now. But we do have several to talk about and several that we need all of our members to be aware of and be actively involved in. At the top of our list right now is legislation called the Employee Free Choice Act, which is a bill that would do away with secret ballot elections in union organizing campaigns, and even worse, would impose binding arbitration on the results of the election if a contract couldn't be reached in a fairly short period of time. We think it's a bad bill, we think it's bad policy, we think it's bad precedent. We are part of a large coalition that's opposing it, and we're not too concerned that it will pass in its current form, but we are very concerned that compromises will be offered that could still be bad for us, but could appear to be more palatable. So all members need to stay aware of that and stay involved in that. We're also part of the debate in Washington right now about climate change, as we have legislation that recently passed the House, is going to be considered in the Senate, and this is legislation that would impose a lot of energy requirements on all of us, would also impose a new cap and trade requirement for carbon emissions. It's a very complicated 1,200-page piece of legislation that again could have some serious effects on us. And of course in Washington we're also involved now in the debate over healthcare policy, as we're seeing a number of different ideas being floated, a number of different proposals being considered, some of which could affect every employer in the country. So again, we need to be sure that we're at the table as that issue evolves and as all of these issues in fact evolve. And what it means, I think, for NRCA and for the industry at the end of the day is a reminder that it is important for us to all be engaged in the political process. And that means being active in understanding what's going on, being active in communicating to elected officials about what all of our views are on these issues, and then finally becoming involved in the political process, whether it's through contributions to RoofPAC or whether it's just active involvement at the local level. Those things matter. The stakes are high, and it's time for us all to get actively engaged.